Assalamu alaikum everybody. Inshallah in this video we are going to take more practice for the coordinate grid like what did we take in the previous lesson. Firstly, I want you to know how to graph a point on the coordinate grid and how to get the coordinates of a point from the coordinate grid easily. So I think that I explained everything in the previous video, and in this video only we are going to take more practice. We are going to solve those questions. So for question number 1, he said Natalie is graphing point T at 1 and 8. Should she move to the right 8 units or up 8 units? Explain. As I said to you before, that any ordered pair will be written as x and y. The first number, which is 1 here, is called x coordinate, and the second number, which is 8 here, is called y coordinate. As I said to you also, that the first number, which is x coordinate, tells me that I'll move right how many units, and the second number, which is y coordinate, tells me that I'll move up how many units, because the y coordinate here is 8. So of course guys, I'll move up 8 units. So the second number is y coordinate, so she should move up 8 units. Question number 2, describe how to graph the point C and D. He put C and D here, C and D refer to any numbers. Okay, so for example, 1 and 8, 3 and 4, whatever. So C here is a number and D here is a number also, but C here is a number on x-axis and D is a number on y-axis. So how to graph the point? As I said to you, just move horizontally according to the x coordinate and move vertically up according to the y coordinate. So starting moving from 0, C units to the right, then D units up. Whatever C is what and whatever D is what. From question 3 to 6, he said graph each point on the grid and label it with the appropriate letter. How to graph a point again? As I said to you, firstly look at the x coordinate. The x coordinate tells me what? Tells me I'll move to right how many units, because the x coordinate for point E is 1 here. Of course I'll move from 0. Start moving from 0, guys. Start moving from the origin point, which is 0 and 0. So start moving from 0 1 unit to the right, because the y coordinate is 3, and move up 3 units. So point E will be that point which is 1 and 3. How to graph point F, which is 4 and 4. Also how to graph 4 and 4 using the same way, just move right 4 units and up 4 units to be this point, which is point F. What about point G? Using the same way, move right or up first. No, you move right firstly. How many units will you move right? Will you move to the right? Yes, exactly 5 units, because the x coordinate here is 5. So move 5 units to the right, then 2 units up to be this point, which is point G, is 5 and 2. What about question 6? Firstly, guys, what about this one? As I said to you, using the same way, which is moving to right, then moving up. But for this point, if I looked at the x coordinate here, it's 0. How to move 0 units? How to move 0 units to the right? Of course I can't, because 0 here is nothing. So only for question number 6, which is point H is 0 and 2, just only move up 2 units to be that point, which is point H 0 and 2, which is located on y-axis. So I want you to put some notes in your mind, please. Firstly, I want you to know that the point will be located on y-axis if the x coordinate is 0, and the point will be located on x-axis if the y coordinate is 0. For example, like this one, which is h 0 and 2, because the x coordinate here is 0, so the point will be located on y-axis, like which is shown here. If it's 2 and 0, of course will be located on x-axis, not on y-axis. And that's everything, guys, and thank you.